can't keep a friend. You can't keep a friend.
2019, for the link, I'm stuck in a dream. Started hit list back in 2014. I got a ice on me, super silly. Fathers came in off a hunt. Yeah, my niggas still tripping for.
Oh yeah, okay, pause. So we're back again with another video. I'm excited for today's video because it's my first time doing this type of video. But in order to find out what type of video it is, I mean, you read the, the title. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. Okay. I am doing a girl talk. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do it, but I'm just like, I don't know, what am I gonna talk about? So I asked some of my followers on Instagram to respond, and first they wasn't responding. I'm not gonna lie, like I need some 100% active, engaging followers. So go follow me on my Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff is below. It's going to be, I'm gonna make it so it's not long. So I'm gonna make a girl talk part 1, and I'm gonna do another one because yeah, they ended up responding after I had low-key like snapped, because I was like, y'all really not gonna help me out? Like, come on, y'all. But yeah, without further ado, and I'm gonna go ahead and give a disclaimer to my mama. Stop watching now. Literally stop watching. Click off this video, go feed the dog, go to sleep, take a nap, go out, do something. Don't watch the rest of this video. Or if you want to watch it, watch at your discretion, but don't watch the video. Anyway, now we can get into the video. Okay, so the first thing is top advice that I would give to my younger self. So first things first, I would tell my younger self, do not be in such a rush to grow up. Literally don't be in a rush. Like, I feel like, and I don't even know why, I think I would look at other people and just be like, oh wow, they're so independent, like, they got a lot going for them. Being an adult, 2 out of 10 is not recommended. There's literally, like I would literally tell myself, like, just live in the moment, and like there's no way to go back in time, but like I miss being a teenager. I really do. I miss being a kid. I miss being a child, literally. So that's first. Second, love yourself. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. If you feel like nobody else loves you, like, just love yourself. It is so important to love yourself. And I feel like as a child, like as a teenager, and not really middle school, but as a teenager, I did not love myself enough. And I was looking for, affirmations from other people instead of doing it myself, and instead of telling myself like, you're beautiful, you got it, you're confident, I was looking at pictures of myself when I was 16, and I'm like, girl, you were tiny, but because of how people made me feel, like I felt like I was so big. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. I felt like I was so big, and I felt like I was like thick, especially because I was a cheerleader in high school. So I felt like I was like the thick cheerleader, and I'm like, I was so tiny. I was 20 pounds lighter than I was now. Like, I would do anything to get back to that weight. Like, dang. Number 3. What is number 3? I don't know if I have a number 3. Those are really my top 2 for real. If I think of a number 3, then I'll come back to it. Okay, next topic is, I'm looking at my notes. Next topic is, how do you know you're ready for your first time? That means your first time doing the nasty. Don't rush. Do not, literally, don't rush. There's no reason to rush. What are you rushing for? Like, life is so God willing, life is so long. There's no reason to rush and to try to do it in your teenage years, in your early, whenever. Like, don't do it unless you feel like you're 100% ready. Because if you're not, you're going to be like, wow, like I had one time to, and now it's gone. Like, look at it like this. Ready? Look at this paper. Now watch this. I crumbled up the paper. Okay? I'm gonna uncrumble the paper. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna uncrumble the paper, and you see there's wrinkles in it. Like, and I'm not saying once you have lost your, V card that you're damaged, but it's just like, there's no going back to that moment. Like, once it's done, it's done. So do not rush. I would highly recommend it being with someone that you trust, which is easier said than done, because when you young and in high school, like, you feel like you can trust anybody, but don't. Don't. If it's with your boyfriend and you've been with your boyfriend for a long time, then like, and y'all feel like you're honestly ready, like, I really feel like people should like go through these steps and keep thinking about it before just going ahead and doing it. So yeah, definitely do not rush. That's first. And second, protection. That's protection from STDs. That's protection from babies. Like, you do not need a baby, especially if you're trying to do at a young age. And I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not. But I know teenagers are gonna be teenagers, so I'm just saying that. Like, don't be like my mama Airica told me. Airica ain't tell you to do nothing. No. But if you are, you need to be safe about it. The government over here overturning Roe versus Wade. Like, gas is $5. Inflation is crazy. Food is expensive. Rent is expensive. It is expensive to live. And babies are expensive. Like, if you having a baby in a hospital, they charge you for skin to skin, they charge you for the blanket, they charge you for how many days. Babies are expensive. What babies are going to be people, which means they are expensive. You expensive, the baby daddy, the baby mama, whoever expensive, your child is going to be expensive. So yeah, y'all need to go ahead and wrap that on up, because yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Next is how to deal with fake friends / friendship conflict. So we're gonna go over the fake friends first. First off, don't deal with them. Like, I don't know how many ways you need to say deuces. Like, Alexa, play deuces, because I don't do the fake friends. Like, you need to politely just stay away from them. If they asking you why, just be like, I just don't feel like this friendship is gonna work out. And they probably gonna be mad because they, fake and stuff like that. But you gotta be honest. Don't sit there and be fake back. You just need to let them know, like, this isn't working anymore. Like, we gotta cut our ties. We gotta go our separate ways. This is the end of the road. This isn't gonna work. And yeah, just cut it dead. Conflict between friends is hard, but time heals all. So depending on what the conflict is, you and that friend needs to give each other room to like be upset and be in their feelings about whatever the issue is. But at the end of the day, if it's meant for you guys to get over whatever the conflict is, it's going to happen. There is sometimes where there's conflict and the friendship can't really be repaired in a sense. But what you need to understand, what I understood at a young age, and my mama couldn't stand it, was everybody is not meant to be in your life for the rest of your life. Like, people come in your life for seasons, and some people's seasons ain't meant to last you until, you know, to the grave. And some people are. When I was in school and I was, you know, a wee little lad, I cut it. I would be so quick to cut somebody off and not care. My mom would be so mad, like,
You can't keep a friend. You can't keep a friend.
no, because I don't have time, and I have a vibe, and I have energy, and I would just feel when somebody's energy was off, and I couldn't stand it. So deuces, like, I just could not keep you around, like, and I never cried about it. I went to sleep that night. I'm going to do a story time on cutting off some fake snake friends. But yeah, I went to sleep perfectly fine and kept it pushing because I understood that, like, this person was not serving me any good. They needed to go. But if that friend is really solid, like, they're not going to go anywhere. And friendship conflict is a part of growing pains. If you are growing with that friend, then there's going to be conflict along the way. It just depends on how you're going to handle it. But like I said, give each other space, be respectable, and be ready to listen to each other when it comes to, you know, finally discussing the conflict. And don't be afraid to say sorry on both parts. So yeah, that's that. Next one, I'm gonna come back, so y'all gonna see me in a different outfit tomorrow, because what this next subject is tampons versus pads. But I do not have a tampon at this very moment, but I will tomorrow. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow and, like, you know, open up the tampon over here on camera and show y'all. But tampons versus pads. I really am a pad girly. I just there's something about that tampon. I just could never really settle with my brain, and it just felt like, no. Like, I don't know if y'all had that period book when y'all was, you know, experiencing puberty. I'm gonna see if I can find it and put a picture right there. But, like, the girl was on the toilet and she was putting it in there, and I was just like, oh no. That looked like that hurt. I was like, it's something about inflicting pain onto yourself, and I know it's not supposed to hurt, and I know at first it's gonna hurt until your body gets used to it. But yes, I have tattoos, but I'm not doing my own. Someone else is inflicting that pain onto me. Yes, I have piercings. I did not pierce my own nose. Someone else did it. So it's just something about, I can't. No, I have worn a tampon once in my life, and that was a year ago, when I went swimming. And I wasn't even in the water like that for real. But I'm getting some tomorrow because I just feel like I need to have them. I'm grown now, so I feel like they would be nice to just have, just in case I ever need to, you know, pop one in. So that's why I'm going to show you guys the right way to insert it, not on myself, of course. The right way to, you know, insert it, along with how to insert it without being in pain. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely prefer pads. I like the Always Flexi Foam because you barely feel it. Like, you know, it's there, but, like, you know, everybody's like, well, it's just like putting on a diaper. Like, yeah, no. And I'm not nasty with mine. I'm not saying other people was nasty with theirs, but I change mine so frequently. Like, they're supposed to last like 8 hours. no, I change mine like every 4 or 5 hours, and I'm just like, okay. Or if I just feel, I'm just like, yep, gotta go, time for a new one. Like I just have to change it. I know there are other like organic brands, but I don't have organic money, so I just used to always Flexi Foam. It's been Old Faithful. I've been using that for years. Then there's tampons. A lot of people use tampons because they feel like they don't want to sit with a pad on. Like I said, they feel like it's a diaper, and you know, it's better, I guess, in a sense. Like if you want to wear a dress or something like that, you don't want that pad lining to show. But to me, it doesn't always show. Like it's a self-conscious thing. You feel like it's showing. But or for swimming, to get in the water and stuff like that, or if you're active, you might want to pop a tampon in. But like I said, yeah, not really. You won't really catch me wearing a tampon. Plus I'm like extra cautious about being on my period, and like when I wear a pad, pro tip, if you have some spandex, I'm gonna put a picture, some like cheer spandex. Not if you have some, go buy some cheer spandex or just spandex or whatever, some like shorts to put on when you're on your period. I wear them like the whole time I'm on my period, because you never know if blood's gonna try to leak and expose you and leave you for dead. So I always put on my little spandex, during that time, just in case, sister girl want to act up, and it will not catch the blood, but it'll stop it from leaking directly to your pants or whatever you have on. So definitely invest in a pair. I done had mine for a while, some years now. But yeah, definitely get you. I have the like stretchy one. It's not like the cotton polyester one, but I'll show y'all. But yeah, definitely get some and invest in that, because that is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But yeah, I would definitely rather use a pad than a tampon. Some people prefer to do both. Yeah, some people prefer to do both and do like a pad and a tampon, just depending on like how their flow is. But I'd rather just just wear a pad and call it a day. But I'm gonna insert here how to use it once I get it tomorrow. And yeah, hey, I'm back, and I have another shirt on because it's another day, because I warned y'all. This is the tampons that I got. So we're gonna get one out, and 100% leak free. That's good. They have 15 super and 15 regular. Okay, that's okay. I see what y'all did there. That makes sense. I like that. We love to see that. How do I know which is which? I don't know what that means, but oh shit. I don't know how to differentiate, but oh well. All right, here it is. Real cute and small. Which is crazy, because when I was in middle school, these things were long. I don't know if it's just the brand or what, but I'm used to them being long. I think this might be regular. Oh, I'm dumb. R is for regular. Okay, never mind. R is just on here. Oh, okay. R is for regular and S is for super. So that's how you differentiate them. So let's open it together. Oh shoot. All right, so here is said tampon, right? This is a expandable, I guess you can call it, because it almost looks like, okay, was gonna say lipstick, but anyway, sorry. So what I have been taught and what from the videos that I have watched, what you're gonna want to do is put this much of it in your actual vagina hole. Your actual hole. There are 3 holes down there. There's your booty hole. There's the hole where you pee, your urethra. Pretty sure that's what it's called. And your vagina hole. I will insert a picture right here. This is going in your vagina hole, and that is where the blood is coming out. Okay, so you're gonna want to put this entire thing, sounds painful, I know, in your vagina hole. The tips that I saw was, you know, you could either like put your leg up like this on the toilet, or like squat over the toilet, or kind of like sit back in a way on the toilet. And if you're sitting on the toilet, like with your legs like spread wide open, you're gonna want to put this at an angle. So imagine you're sitting on the toilet, right? Angle it so it's going towards your back, so it doesn't cause discomfort, and so it goes where it needs to go, so there's not blood all over the place. And then what you don't want to do is only put this part in. You're gonna want to put the entire part in there. Okay, so imagine that you put this entire thing in. Like I said, remember to tilt it like towards your back, so it's gonna go in there correctly and not just this part. So then when you're done, you want to push this in. I feel like it should be pushing it more. So imagine this is fully inside of your coochie, right? And once this is inside, then you begin to just pull this off. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so just pull it out once that's fully in. It'll be easier once it's actually inside. Like, this kind of looks harder because, you know, I wasn't putting it inside of anything. I hope it was pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, so once that's inside, just fully take the rest of the applicator out, but make sure the string is still hanging out, because that's what you're going to lightly pull out when you're changing it. And I feel like you should change it often, because I just feel like all of that blood should not just be, you know. But yeah, that's how, I'm pretty sure you've seen how, I would get some water and show you how it expands, but that's kind of doing a lot. I hope that was helpful if you have not used one. I know a lot of people buy the L brand, I think it's called, and it's organic or whatever. So that's a brand that I would definitely recommend. Like I said, I'm not a tampon girly, but if I was, that's the type that I would recommend using. So I hope that was helpful for y'all, and I hope that made sense. Okay, this next topic, we're really getting into the nitty gritty, huh? So now we're talking about doing the do. I don't even know if you can say that word on YouTube. I feel like you should be able to, but I'm not even gonna test it. So we're talking about doing the do. So the person just gave me this topic, and I don't know where they want me to go with it, but I'm gonna just go where it takes me. So doing the do can be a very should be a very intimate thing, but I just feel like it should not be done with just anybody, especially because people believe in like soul ties and stuff like that, and like every time you do it with somebody, like part of their energy can like be left with you. I don't really know if I believe that. Yeah, I don't really know if I believe all that, but so yeah, you should just be very careful, especially like I was saying earlier. And this is going to my people who are not like young, like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm talking to my early 20s people, okay, who are out of high school. You should not just be doing it with just anybody, not at all, especially if you don't want a kid, because things happen. And even though I'm telling y'all to be safe, not everybody's gonna listen and be safe. So be very careful, be very wise. If it's your partner, get it on and popping, okay? Get it on and popping. That's what they're there for. Especially if you plan on, especially if you marry, especially if you marry. But if you plan on being with your partner for a long time, I don't find anything wrong with it. And again, I hope my mom ain't watching this. I told her to click off of this video, and if she ain't listen, that's just on her. Don't call my phone asking me no type of question, because I ain't answering them. I plead the fifth, okay? Yeah, if you're with your partner, go ahead, be creative, spice it up a little bit, you know, all that fun good stuff. But again, I'm not talking to you teenagers. Y'all should be focused on school. Y'all should be focused on your hobbies. I'm not talking to y'all. Y'all don't need to be doing all that. No. And I know y'all be out in these streets and y'all shouldn't be, but yes, I'm not talking to y'all at this moment. I should have told y'all to click off or put in your headphones something. Read the Bible at this moment. That kind of contradicts itself, because the Bible technically says that you shouldn't. Anyway. Yeah, that's how I just feel overall about the topic. Like, I don't want to get too deep into anything, just because like I could just be talking all day, and we're not trying to have that. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful, even though it was pretty short. I just didn't want to make it extra long, because the next part 2 is just going to be so lengthy, because there's also some other good topics to discuss on there. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. To you teens, to you young girls, young women, I hope this video was extra helpful. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Definitely make sure you comment if you have any questions, as well as inbox me on Instagram. Like, I am making this video because there was a lot of things that I had questions about and just wasn't comfortable asking my mom about, and I would have to like find out by asking my friends. So it's your homegirl here answering these questions for you. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. I definitely forgot to mention, so if the video looked choppy and weird, it's because I just thought about this. When it comes to being safe for doing the do and doing the nasty, I wouldn't even be like, girls, y'all need to make sure y'all are on birth control, because I am anti-birth control, because it does too much altering to your body, and I don't like the way it makes me feel, and I'm not about to be like, oh well, you need. So that's why I feel like either A, tell whoever to wrap it up if you are choosing to do it, and B, don't do it. Like, it's one or the other with me, just because I did the pill. If you are pro birth control, go ahead, do whatever. But me personally, I just did not like it. I just felt like, because I used it for my endometriosis, I just felt like it was worthless and it didn't do anything. And I only did the pill because I liked being able to be in control over it versus like going into the doctor, having them insert something, and I was not comfortable with that. So I would definitely tell y'all, here's what I'm gonna say. Go to your doctor, talk to your doctor about your options, and see what you are most comfortable with. That's the best advice I can give you right now. See what you are most comfortable with and take it from there. Don't let them talk you into anything that you're not comfortable with. If whatever option you feel like you want to do and you feel like will be good for yourself, then go ahead and do that. Okay? So yeah, me personally, not a fan. But I do believe people between the ages of 15, 16, whatever these teen mom ages is, and about, depending on how you are financially, 20, like my age, 24, 25, should not be having kids. I mean, yes, it happens, but I just feel like babies should be in the best situation possible. So yeah, I just had to add that part in there.